Good morning, RiRi Jay Babes. I did my nails. It sure beats paying $100 to get your nails done. I will have the link to them in my description box below for all the girlies and the guys who might want to get a little razzle dazzle in your life. Anyway, today is a beautiful day outside in beautiful Charlotte, North Carolina, and I am going to test drive the Mercedes GLC Coupe. I'm also going to look at the Mercedes GLE as well. So if you're interested in knowing the difference between both of them and getting the more of an inside look about the car, then stay tuned. Okay.
Black girl, if you a 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 black girl, do your thing, do your thing, do your thing.
This is Miller. He's going to be helping me with the GLC Coupe and the GLE. Miller?
Howdy, y'all. I'm Miller.
If you're looking for a Mercedes in the North Lake, Charlotte area, definitely give him a shout out.
Appreciate it.
Absolutely.
This has the red AMG stitching along with the AMG patch seats. It's a red and black dashboard. As you can see, it's got the upgraded hyper screen. One of the features I like on all these new models, we have automatic seat positioning for the driver. So I like to set it like an inch or two above, start positioning, and then it puts me into place. They have two screens. They're independently controlled. This one is controlled by this toggle over here. This is basically a little trackpad. So you can select your background, classic, understated, sport, or put it on navigation so you don't really have to look away from the road. And then if you just hit the return button, you can toggle back and forth between the two of your choice. Here, this is a touch screen, also controlled right here. Same type of controls, the toggle screen. So you have your comfort settings, your media, off-road, because this is an AMG. It has a cool little app to show you exactly what the mechanics of the car are doing as it's driving. So you can see your suspension, your engine. There is a stopwatch in the form of a clock, because all Mercedes historically had an analog clock in the dash.
Yes, I remember that.
And so this is taking the place of that. And then your fuel consumption, you can see if you're goosing it, if you're using a lot of gas or not.
Now, what is this model right here going for, price-wise?
I believe this is 77. Also, all the models have Android Play and iPhone and Apple Play. Your phone, your navigation will automatically populate there, so you can toggle back and forth. So you can use the built-in navigation, or you can use your iPhone navigation, and then it will automatically populate. Because this is basically a computer, more functionality and apps keep coming out that you can use with it. This also has a camera right here, so you can FaceTime and watch videos or stream through here if you like. So browse the web. You have your Mercedes Me Connect, which connects you to the additional services you can get from the car and to your roadside service. So all new cars come with roadside service. You hit the button right there. This is the SOS button. So for a true emergency, you would open that up, hit that, and that's to reach actual emergency service. Moonroof, you just kind of got to tickle it.
It goes all the way back. Okay. Not quite a panoramic, but it's giving.
Yeah. You also have dynamic select. So you can in comfort mode, slippery for icy conditions, independent, sport, and sport plus. You can also adjust the dynamic select right here on your control cluster.
Okay.
Back and forth, or you can control individual components of that. So you can control the suspension, the drive, and the dynamics right here. And then right here you have your adaptive cruise control. So you turn it on right there. You can see it selects right there, and then you press this button that chooses how many car lengths. You can change the distance you want to keep behind the car in front of you. And once that's set, those hands are green and the lanes are green. It will keep you in your lane. You can take your hands off the wheel and your feet off the pedals, and it will drive. It will prompt you to put your hands, touch the wheel every 60 seconds or so, just to make sure you're still engaged and you're not sleeping. I believe this one is level 2 autonomous driving. But basically all you have to do is periodically just touch it. And I usually do comfort first, but for the camera, I'm going to do sport plus.
All right, guys, so I am with Miller, and of course, as you know, I am test driving this beautiful Mercedes GLC 43. So we're about to test drive it really quick, and I want to show you guys how fast I can go. You've seen Miller do it, not seen me.
Let's see it.
Leave your comments below about how you feel about these Mercedes, because they are beautiful.
Right here.
Okay.
Then that gives you your 360 camera view, so you can see all around you at any time. Then you hit the parking assistance. Then what you're going to do, you're going to drive past any of these open spaces. You want to kind of get a little bit over into that lane, and it will detect the space, and it will select the space, and it will park for you. So just drive on past that red truck, but get over to the left side if you would. There we go. Hit the brake. All right. So now we just hit the button again. Take your foot off the brake and your hands off the wheel.
Can it parallel park as well?
It can.
Oh my God.
It's actually really good when you have a space that's a little bit, you're not sure if you'll fit.
Yeah.
Like if it's got a 3-inch berth, it will work. And then it'll automatically put you in park when it's done, so you don't have to do anything else.
Now we're going to be driving the GLE. All right, guys, GLC 43. You just seen it.
The automatic seat positioning. So right over here, you select the height, 6 foot, car positioning. Notice this one doesn't have the hyper screen. It has the dual side-by-side screens. Hit home, back, play, etc. your volume. Also have volume here. You can also hit the star. It brings up your favorites. So based on its intelligence, so based on whatever you use the most, that will populate, or you can identify it. Hey Mercedes, navigate to Hendrick Motors of Charlotte. This one, you can raise the suspension 3 inches. It goes up. So right now it's going up. You'll notice it will slowly rise. If you buy a few years, like a 23 or 22, it's still going to be under manufacturer's warranty.
Yeah.
And if you buy a certified pre-owned from the Mercedes dealership at Hendrick, you get an additional unlimited mile warranty. So you can put it on. You know, it's all on me. That's kind of neat.
That is nice.
But it's pretty effective. All right, shall we? One more feature I want to point out. So if you hit the brake, push the brake all the way down.
Okay. It's all the way down. Push down some more?
Oh, yeah, as hard as you can.
Oh, my gosh. Okay.
All right, see how that hold came up?
Yeah.
So now you can take your foot off the brake. And it will stay that way.
Emergency brake.
It's not an emergency brake.
Yeah.
It is basically if you're at a stoplight, it's a long stoplight. You hit that, and then that way you don't have to keep pushing.
Roll.
Yeah, you don't have to keep pushing the brake, and all you have to do is hit the gas or the brake, and it will release. Right. Use it.
Use it. I would get to Savannah in like 2 hours driving this thing.
This is Sport Plus.
Yeah.
And that changes 3 different items.
Oh.
So there's the handling, the suspension, the gear shifting, and the AMG dynamics. Okay. All adjust for each one of those. So right now, moderate, sport, dynamic, and so it goes up a level on each of them.
Okay. And you can customize it too.
Exactly. So the individual right here, like you can put it just on sport and moderate. Right here, you can change the exhaust, just the exhaust.
Yeah. Yeah. I need the numbers for good pre-owned. I'm sold. What are the costs of maintenance for these kind of trucks?
Off the top of my head, so there's an A service and a B service. So like every oil change, you do an A service, your first oil change, and a B service, your second. We're 10,000 and 20,000 miles.
Okay.
The A service, depending on the vehicle, it can be between 250 to 450, I believe. And then the B service can be between 350 to 650, depending on the vehicle.
How often do you have to get oil changes and tune-ups?
10,000, every 10,000 miles. When you bring it in, it's all work done by Mercedes mechanics. They look over everything else. So like at Jiffy Lube, you just get the oil, and they might check your washer fluid, but the A service and B service does a full diagnostic, make sure that everything is in line.
Guys, we're about to now do the automatic park. Again, this thing can park itself. So, yeah.
Hit that button right there.
This button right here?
Yep. That comes on.
Feet off gas?
Oh, not yet.
Okay,
no.
Not yet.
So now we hit, on this model, it's slightly different. You hit the P, parking. Now we're going to drive past the spot that we want.
Yeah.
Once we're past the spot, it will pick up. You'll see a square with a rectangle with a P to show where you can park, and then once that's there, you'll follow the instructions, which is usually just hit the button, and then you take your hands off. All right, so once you have to go all the way past the space. There you go. Yep, perfect. Okay. So now, there we go. Hit the P button again.
Okay, we're hitting that. Feet off. Gas. I guess our brakes.
Yep.
I love it. This is a good way to make you lazy, like make us more lazier than what we already are.
Right.
I'm totally spoiled by the rear view camera. I don't even look back no more. Thank you so much, Miller. You've been amazing.
My pleasure.
Guys, now we're going to go inside, and I'm definitely sold on this model. I want to look for some pre-owned, so I'm going to go do some numbers on some great pre-owned GLEs, and we'll go from there. So stay tuned.